So question 3 part 1 says differentiate between intranet and extranet as used in computer networks. So let's start by looking at the first one, intranet. So we know that an intranet is a private and internal network that is limited to a specific organization, company, or even an institution. So this is just a private network that only the people within this organization are able to use for communication, maybe for collaboration, and even for information sharing among the employees or even departments and teams within this organization. So it is within an organization. While an extranet, on the other hand, is a control extension of organization intranet. So it allows specific external parties, such as, for example, business partners, clients, and suppliers or customers, to also access certain resources and services. So unlike internet that is quite enclosed for a particular domain of workers within an organization, extranet allows some other stakeholders or extension of stakeholders to also use or even access different resources and services. Then number 2 says outline 4 limitations of using extranet as a computer network in an organization. So because extranet is having some extension, like other people can also tap to it and access some resources and services, the first limitation will be security and confidentiality concern, because this involves sharing sensitive information with external people. So this data, sometimes while it is in transition, there might be security concern on who might breach or who might access this data. Unauthorized people sometimes could also try to access this data. So it needs some good security mechanisms to ensure that the data remains confidential. The second one is compatibility and integration challenges. So external partners might use different softwares when they are also trying to access extranet. And these softwares or even hardware sometimes need compatibility. They will need to be compatible with the existing system. And this sometimes will not augur well with transmission of data. So external partners might use these different technologies and even systems. So compatibility and seamless transmission sometimes is interfered with because of data incompatibilities and maybe communication breakdown and delays that are brought in because of these incompatibilities. The third one is communication and collaboration overhead. So in extranet, we require an ongoing communication and coordination with these external partners that also have tapped into the system. So this overhead can include maybe aligning access permissions, data sharing protocols, and even security measures, because we say that this type of connection requires some security measures. So the complexity of managing these processes increases as the number of these partners grow. So these protocols could sometimes be broken or be breached by these partners, and it leads to confusion, error. It could lead to some bottlenecks in collaboration. And now the fourth one is dependency on external partners. So the effectiveness of an extranet relies on the reliability and also capability of these external partners. So if one partner assume is experiencing an itch or a technical issue, or is experiencing some security breach or any other challenge, this can disrupt the organization operation and even communication flow. The B part of the question says organizations use different types of information system. List 3 types of information system used by management. So the management use the following information system. The first one is management information system, formerly known as MIS, management information system. So this type of information system help the managers or provide them with structured, summarized, and timely information. This is just to support decision making it collect, process, and present data from various sources within this organization. So after data has been collected and processed, reports are generated. These reports and even dashboard help the managers to monitor the performance. They can analyze a particular trend and even make informed decisions about the operation. And finally, they can now use, based on that, can layer strategy. Then we have decision support system. So now decision support system assists the manager in making semi-structured. We said that management information system helps in provide managers with structured, summarized, timely information. But this one is designed to assist managers in making semi-structured and unstructured decisions. So this one is just providing a tool for data analysis, maybe modeling and simulation, just to aid in evaluating different scenarios and alternatives. So they help the managers to analyze complex situations and even access potential outcome and choose the best scenario out of the available based on these insights. And lastly, we have executive information systems, EIS. So this EIS is a strategic information system that provide high-level executive with summarized and visualized information to support strategic planning and decision making. So it majorly focuses on providing key performance indicators, for example, and even trends and critical success factors. Because remember, this is the system that is used by the topmost management. Then the second bit of it says state the input, process, and output of the information system used by management. So the input will be data. So relevant and accurate data from various sources, both internally and even externally. This serves as input for management information system. So this data could be things like financial figures, sales records, customer data, employee performance matrices, etc. Then after this data has been entered, then data processing begins. So that is under now processes. So data processing, the input data that has been entered undergoes various processing steps. This could include things like validation, sorting, aggregation, and even analysis. And it involves applying different calculation and algorithms to transform this data so that it can generate meaningful insights. Then after that has been done, then we have an output in form of dashboard and even report. So the management information system will generate these dashboards and report to present a summarized and structured data in a format that is easily understandable. So this could include reports such as financial reports, performance matrices, sales analysis, and operational summaries. The third bit was asking, explain 4 enterprise information system characteristics that support unstructured decision making in an organization. Explain 4 enterprise information system characteristics that support unstructured decision making in an organization. So the first one there is what we call data integration and aggregation. So EIS collect and aggregate data from various sources within and even outside the organization. So this data need to be integrated, to be brought together to provide a comprehensive view of the business environment. So it could include internal operations, market trends, competitive insights for unstructured decisions. Now, where the decision makers may need to consider multiple factors, having access to the diverse data streams provided holistically. So they have received diverse data from different departments or from different streams, and then this data now could be analyzed to provide or to be used for decision making, considering the multiple data that have been received. The second one is flexible reporting and visualization. So EIS offer flexible reporting and visualization capabilities. This allows the management to make decisions based on these reports and dashboards and even visualizations. So the tools are very important to enable them to explore data in various ways and also uncover any hidden pattern and gain insights that might not be evident through the standard reports. Then lastly, the second last one we had ad hoc query and analysis. So unstructured decision making also, decisions often require the exploration of ad hoc queries and analysis. So this tool is very important. It provides a platform for querying the database and performing on-the-fly analysis without the need of advanced technical skill. So it can analyze a particular situation based on a particular criteria, asking maybe, for example, a criteria that could be used is by asking a particular question. Then last one, we have scenario analysis and simulation. So this scenario analysis and simulation allows decision makers to model different scenarios, come up with different scenarios that might not be real, but they use them to assess their potential outcomes. For example, maybe they will come up with a scenario that they may think will lead to maybe losses over a particular duration of time, and assess what that will look like for the organization. So that is what we call scenario analysis and simulation. Then the other question says, Veronica stored word processing files in a flash disk when working from home desktop computer. She has realized that the files could no longer open at her place of work. Required suggest 4 reasons why some files might not open despite being visible on the flash disk. So the first thing is that the files might have been corrupted. So they have they become corrupted due to various reasons. For example, he ejected the flash disk in an improper manner without ejecting it from the screen. He just manually ejected the screen from the system unit. Maybe we have maybe permission and security issues. So files might be protected by the permission, by file permission or security setting that prevent them from being opened on the certain computer. So that's why they might be present in the flash disk, but is not able to view them or to use them in the other side. Then missing font or resources. If the files use specific fonts or resources that are not available on the workplace computer, they might not display or format properly. And also, lastly, we have differences in the operating system. Maybe it's using maybe Windows, and in the job places they're using Mac. So these word processors will not be maybe compatible based on the platform in which they were made.